Come on and take a walk with me through this green and growing land. Walk through the meadows and the mountains and the sand. Walk through the valleys and the rivers and the plains. Walk through the sun and walk through the rain. Here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. All her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Glory shall rest on us all. From Colorado, Kansas, and the Carolinas too, Virginia and Alaska, from the old to the new, Texas and Ohio and the California shore. Tell me who could ask for more? Here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. All her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Glory shall rest on us all. Yet she's only as rich as the poorest of the poor, only as free as a padlocked prison door, only as strong as our love for this land, only as tall as we stand. For here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. All her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Glory shall rest on us all. Come on and take a walk with me through this green and growing land. Walk through the meadows and the mountains and the sand. Walk through the valleys and the rivers and the plains. Walk through the sun and walk through the rain. Here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. All her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Glory shall rest on us all, on us all.
Surprised the people in this country are getting organized. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. I'm gonna tell you workers, when you cash your checks, they say America first, but they mean America's next. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. People of every color marching side by side, marching across these fields where 1 million fascists died. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. I'm going into battle, gonna take my Union gun, and I ain't gonna lay it down till every battle's won. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. This hatred cannot break us, but I'm learning quick. Our children won't be sold on your poison rhetoric. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. Here comes a big machine surrounding all your hate, forcing it to surrender. Now it's getting late. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists. fists, bound to lose.
That's what I'm talking about. First time singing the song, it's from Riverboat Jack. Shout out. I don't know what I'm doing really, but I got passion. And that's what it's about. It's all about passion.
Hello! Hello, everyone! Hello, Big Jerry! Hello, Sage! Hello! How we doing, Banana Brains? Hello, Blueberry Bumblebees! Blueberry Bumblebees! Hello, Nocturnal8999! Hello, Yannick the Newberg! Hello, Comrade Girl 2018! Hello, VBM! Hello, Screaming Phoenix! Hello! How we doing? Hello, Vox Boxman. Hello, Erica. Hello, Cute Dark Arts. Hello, The Last Homely House. And thank you very much for subscribing, the first person to support stream today. I very much appreciate it. Hello, Tired and Trans. Hello, Zula Goetia. I threw an L in there for some reason. Hello, Venerance. Hello, Webmage101. Hello, Liz Galahad. Hello, Ava Nemini. Hello, Kiva Indafur. Hello. How we doing, folks? How we doing? Love that top. Isn't it fun? Did we start yet? Nah, we just saying hello to folks. Hello, Exile Two Feathers. Hello, Boulder of Real. Hello, Harold. Hello, GamerG. Hello, Kim Jong Samantha. Hello, Hit the Mat. Hello, Forlorn79. Hello, Salty Turtle Cupcakes. Hello, Smooth Frog. Hello! How we doing, folks? Hello, Superjet guy. Got cat ear headphones? No. Hello! Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. Hello, Hammer the Sig. Hello, Salmon Moose. Hello, Insolent JDNLC. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, Glam Pixie. Earlier today, apologies for the late stream. Earlier today, I was on the Transatlantic Call-In show, and uh, as you may have been able to intuit from how late we streamed yesterday, I slept from the end of that stream until I had to wake up for the Transatlantic Call-In show, and then I had to do all of the life stuff after that, and here it just took a while. Here I am. You did great. It was a really wonderful set of just like good eggs that called in today. You know, like people I like wanted to have actual conversations in a way that was really really cool. And the fact that we were able to change not just like one person's mind, but like multiple people's minds was really really cool. It was really fucking cool. The never sun never sets on a Riverboat Jack stream. It's true. It's true. Ooh, had some Indian food prior to coming on. I want to be a good egg. You are a good egg. Hello, Mikola Brigida. Hello, Lee Kess. Ooh, hiccups. Lee Kessner. Why am I getting hiccups? Hello, Stella. Hello, Mr. Malachite. So we're going to talk a little bit about Iran. And then we are going to play some Escape from Ever After. Which has been a really fun game, but we've been so busy recently that we haven't been able to play it on stream. Hello, it's the Kitsune Cavalier.
Look, I pushed the button.
Nindreen, thank you for subscribing over on Twitch. Appreciate you. Hello, Vaughn400. Hello. It was Pani Puri. You should try it. My favorite dish. I'll check it out. I had some chicken makhani and some mixed pakora. It's like, right now, it is what my palate craves. You know? Mm-mm-mm. My mind have been changed for about 3 years? Hell yeah. You just got done watching Takis? You can call me Jess? Hell yeah. Thank you for checking it out. Push his button. Why am I hearing alerts? I don't know why you're hearing alerts. Did Iran hit the F-35? I don't really know, and I don't care if Iran hit an F-35. If I'm being completely honest, like, if they did or if they didn't, it doesn't really matter materially to the outcome of the conflict. But I will tell you what does matter materially to the outcome of the conflict, which is energy costs. And we're going to have to be talking about that because we are in a bad situation, folks. Yeah, it's bad, guys. We talked a little bit about the back and forth that happened the other day between Iran and Israel struck Iran's oil fields or natural gas fields, whatever. And in return, Iran struck Qatar's natural gas facility, and now we're in a global energy crisis, to put it mildly. Stop the Stupidity, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships over on YouTube. Very much appreciated. All right, well let's talk about this. Let's dive in, shall we? The crisis will keep getting worse until we stop attacking Iran. The crisis will genuinely keep getting worse until we either stop attacking Iran or go all in and like occupy Iran, which, to be clear, is not going to happen. The far more likely outcome is us fucking off and leaving them alone. But I do think that they are going to demand some concessions from the United States. Ultimately, I think this is going to be something where the United States has effectively set ourselves up for a no-win situation. Like we are in fact going to be humiliated by this. We legit might need to do green energy. We legit might need to do green energy, not out of any kind of environmental worries, though. I do want to say, earlier today, I wanted to bring this up. I guess this is, another part of that silver lining. Yesterday I was talking about it. Let's see here. Do I have it? Do I have it saved? Probably not. I don't know. It's fine. I do have a sweet article by The Onion about how 93% of baby boomers were fathered by a single virile milkman, and that made me laugh for about 5 minutes today. I really enjoyed that article. Subscribe to The Onion, people. Let me just I'm looking for a specific post, which is a terrible thing to do when live. I wish I had prepped a little bit better. Oh, looking for a specific post. Do 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 do. Was it that one? It might have been that one. Gotta go check. It was not that one. Damn it. It's fine. I got this. I got this. I can go through a bunch of data real quick. It's fine. Totally not a doomed endeavor that I'm gonna give up on in like 30 seconds. Going through so many different posts. A lot of guys hanging dong when I look at the top posts. Was not expecting so many dongs on my Blue Sky feed while I'm looking for a weather report. It's very, very strange to me. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Found it. God damn it. There we go. Cool. So, there's a weather and climate scientist that I follow, who specifically focuses on things like flooding and droughts and wildfires, which, as you might imagine, in an age of climate change, there's a lot to study in all of those areas. And dude points out here, Well, if yesterday's map was ridiculous, I'm running out of superlatives to characterize today's. Countless locations from Pacific Coast to Great Plains are currently experiencing all-time record March warmth, with some locations approaching / exceeding April or even May records. Which, for those of you who are unaware, that's bad. That's bad. The planet be cooking, folks. The planet be cooking. Oh, Creep Speak. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Glad I was awake to catch you on stream. Discovered you through YouTube. Been keeping tabs for a while. Well, welcome. Make yourself comfy. Enjoy yourself, etc., etc., etc. Mr. Milkman, bring me some milk. Make it a strawberry milk, please. Bong, bong, bong. $100 in my town? Jesus Christ. Mr. Milkman, milk me a man. God. Almost 80 here, which is insane. Yeah, it's not a good time right now on planet Earth. Whew. Anyway, we'll incorporate that into the segment we're about to jump into here. Let me pull this up. Let's do this and yeah, here we go. Cool. Cool. Cool stuff. So we're going to be drawing pretty heavily tonight on yeah, here we go. On Al Jazeera's reporting here, though we also will draw from a few other places as well. All right. Did you see Starmer's tweet to Trump? No. Said if the U.S. leaves NATO, they have 48 hours to completely shut down U.S. bases in the U.K. I wish I could say the United States isn't leaving NATO, but, like, honestly, Donald Trump is fucking insane, so who knows? Oh, I saw that, Amber Brains. It's very sad. All right. Milking the men in Blue Sky. Also, if Kyle Clark goes away, I guarantee you he's gonna pop back up with some kind of show. He's too good not to. All right? He's too good not to. Okay. Y'all ready to dive into some content? You guys ready? Also, before we get too deep into the show, remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, and do consider supporting the show because you guys make this show possible, and I could not do it without you fine folks. So, here's a little ditty to let you know what to do. Go. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Click the goddamn button. Click button. Click button. Click button. Click button. Click button. Click button. All right, we did it, folks. Hello, Malachi. Howdy. Let's do this thing. Here we go. So, folks, we have to talk about what else? Energy, oil, that dark tar liquid from the dinosaur eras that we dig up out of the ground and use to power our death machines and also our transport machines that are still kind of death machines, but not like explicitly made to do death machines. That sweet black gold, folks. We got to talk about it. And also liquefied natural gas. We have to talk about this stuff because I think you all deserve to know that we are rapidly heading into a situation where things are going to get real bad for basically every kind of thing that you can buy, as well as the fuel that you need to transport yourself to work. And the implications for all of us basically everywhere around the world are grim, to say the least. Now, we'll get more into what I mean here, but just as like an update here, this war in Iran that the US has been waging has been going on for about 3 weeks now. And only now is the United States just beginning to embark on an effort to essentially demilitarize the Strait of Hormuz. We're launching aircraft, helicopters, etc., to try and take out Iran's assets that are essentially scaring off any kind of oil exports from the Strait of Hormuz, right? And this is going to take a while. This is not going to just be like they'll be done in a couple days. No, it's gonna take like a few weeks at minimum. Like, a lot of the assets that are being targeted here, we're talking like tiny little fishing boats that may or may not be suicide skiffs. We're talking mines. We're talking a lot of other really easily hidden assets all across a very large area of land. And also, that isn't to mention the fact that if Iran wanted to really close the Strait of Hormuz, they haven't really begun to explore those options. There were some early stories about mines being laid in the Strait of Hormuz. That seems to have been a relatively small number of mines, and of a type that can be detected. That being like the kind that are anchored to the seabed, the floor. However, there are other kinds of mines one can deploy in the Strait of Hormuz that are not tied to the seafloor and that no one can very easily track. And if one wanted to, and if Iran was inclined to, they could, as some last ditch efforts, simply put those kinds of mines in the Strait of Hormuz, which would be far more difficult to detect, far more difficult to clear, and it could lead to some long lasting ramifications beyond just this immediate conflict. So, all that being said, the Strait of Hormuz is not going to open anytime soon, to say the least. You know, the idea that, oh well, it's just going to be like another week. Nope, nope. Like it could take like 3 to 4 weeks, could take months, could take over a year. That is kind of the prospect we're looking at. And the longer the Strait of Hormuz stays closed, the more the chances go up that the conflict between the US and Israel and Iran is going to boil over and start hitting other oil refineries, natural gas refineries, etc. Because that's already happening, right? This is already happening, and we talked about this the other day, right? Specifically, I brought up this post from Donald Trump. Israel, out of great anger for what has taken place in the Middle East, has violently lashed out at a major facility known as South Pars gas field in Iran. A relatively small section of the hull has been hit. The United States knew nothing about this particular attack, and the country of Qatar was in no way, shape, or form involved with it, nor did they have any idea that it was going to happen. Unfortunately, Iran did not know this or any of the pertinent facts pertaining to the South Pars attack, and unjustifiably and unfairly attacked a portion of Qatar's LNG gas facility. No more attacks will be made by Israel pertaining to this extremely important and valuable South Pars field unless Iran unwisely decides to attack a very innocent, in this case Qatar, in which instance the United States of America, with or without the help or consent of Israel, will massively blow up the entirety of the South Pars gas field at an amount of strength and power that Iran has never seen or witnessed before. I do not want to authorize this level of violence and destruction because of the long-term implications that it will have on the future of Iran, but if Qatar's LNG is attacked again, I will not hesitate to do so. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Now, something that I didn't really talk about and was unaware of the other day is a couple of different things here, which is the South Pars gas field and Qatar's liquefied natural gas facility. They are both the same natural gas reservoir. So essentially, what Donald Trump is saying here is, hey, if you attack Qatar's natural gas facilities, we'll blow up all the natural gas that Qatar also relies on, which is certainly a threat, I guess. But more than that, right? This article, Iran attacks wipe out 17% of Qatar's liquid natural gas capacity for up to 5 years, Qatar Energy CEO says. Okay. Which, this strike on their facility that lowered it by 17%, it's worth noting that a colossal amount of the globe's liquid natural gas supply comes from this particular facility. It took 14 years to build this, and it is, at a minimum, going to take over a year for them to fix the damage that was done to it. And that is assuming it doesn't get hit again. Okay? And the damage that has been done is estimated right now to be about $20 billion worth. And so this is really bad. In fact, it is so bad that Qatar Energy has been forced to do what is called force majeure, which is essentially activating a part of their contract clause where, in the case of like natural disaster or war, they cancel their contracts. And so what this means is that this is going to impact all kinds of things, not just like liquefied natural gas. This facility also processes things like helium, naphtha. I don't exactly know what naphtha is, but there's a lot of different stuff that comes out of this facility. And long story short, this has global implications. In fact, it has so much global implication here that Al Jazeera's analysts say that the attack on this facility alters the global gas market outlook. Okay? Analysts had expected a short-term disruption to global liquefied natural gas supplies after Qatar halted production in early March and declared force majeure as conflict deepened in the Gulf region. But forecasts have been revised again after Ras Laffan, the facility that got hit, Qatar's most important gas facility, sustained extensive damage in an Iranian attack this week. Before the attacks, Wood Mackenzie's forecast 4 to 6 weeks to ramp up Qatari LNG production to full capacity based on a scenario of 3 days to restart upstream operations and a 7-day ramp up per liquefaction train. The timeline is now expected to extend depending on the extent of the damage and required repairs. And again, the repairs are expected to take potentially over a year. And so we're about to experience massively inflated costs on everything that runs off of natural gas. And that's just from this alone, and this hasn't even, like, destroyed the facility, right? This is one facility in an area of the world full of facilities similarly built. China's overinvestment in green energy looking real sexy. China has officially declared their intention to try and ramp up their green energy production and their electric vehicle production to such an extent that they no longer have to rely on any oil. Okay? And they don't seem to be bullshitting on that point because they have the production capacity to prove it, you know? And so it's really not great. Well, yeah, we always knew that, like, green energy future proofs your entire country. You know, you don't have to rely on a finite resource. You could just rely on wind and sun to power your entire country, which is objectively free. It's free. And they still wouldn't have jet fuel though. People are working on new designs and for engines that rely on electricity. Can I give you a solar panel in these trying times? I would love a solar panel. But what is going to happen now is that, again, to talk a little bit more about the force majeure that Qatar Energy implemented here, they are canceling long-term contracts for up to 5 years at this point. And I gotta be honest, this kind of stuff is, like, apocalyptic in terms of, like, a global energy crisis. And again, as I said yesterday, there might be a silver lining here in that it, out of necessity, spurs countries all across the world to embrace a green energy revolution, which, honestly, again, I really want to emphasize we need to do in no small part because we are currently living in a world where, hey, we're seeing record temperatures across about half the United States. In March, we're seeing places hit 100 degrees in March. Like, our planet is getting cooked, y'all. So, a definite silver lining here is a material incentivization for the adoption en masse of green energy. This needs to happen, but it'd be really great if we didn't have an apocalyptic catalyst for this change, right? And it gets worse, of course, because everything I've talked about right now is talking about just the impacts of like this one massive liquefied natural gas facility getting hit, right? Just one massive natural gas facility. But guess what, folks? That's not the only thing getting hit. It's not the only thing getting hit right now. Let's take a look at this. Just an hour ago, Kuwait shut down parts of the Al Amadi refinery after a drone attack. And again, just small flights of drones are capable of shutting down these entire facilities. Like, we're talking cheap as hell drones are just flying around these facilities. Maybe one or two of them suicide into the facilities, and then the entire thing shuts down as a precaution, right? And that frog is looking real cooked. Yeah, exactly. And not only that, it does also appear that the United States and Israel are lying about the amount of munitions that Iran has. Just today, there has been missile barrages so intense that people are reporting that the number of missile launches towards Israel are equivalent to what was launched in the opening days of the war. So this idea that like, the U.S. government and Israel has bombed all of their missile facilities, that's bullshit, actually. And Iran is well aware that this is an existential conflict for them. And so they are genuinely deploying everything they have prepared for like the last several decades. And it's taking folks like Donald Trump and Netanyahu by surprise. They're kind of shook right now. You know, like Donald Trump doesn't put out a statement like this if he's not shook. And it's getting a lot worse, okay? And here is the CEO of Dow says up to 50% of polyethylene supply is offline due to what is happening. Said that on a conference call just yesterday. And that's bad. That is quite a bad state of affairs. You know? Wasn't the Dow over 50,000? It's true, it was. And now it's not, actually. And so we're starting to see this expand. Stock up on rice and beans. I'm not gonna lie, I did buy some bulk rice and some bulk beans. Buy some bulk rice, bulk beans, and like some spices to make it palatable,
Return to horse. Get you one of those weird Mongol horses that can eat literally anything. Learn the Parthian shot to fight off post-collapse bandits.
Exactly. Play a lot of God, I was gonna say Arise. That's not the game. Horizon Zero Dawn. Play a lot of that game. You'll learn a lot of useful skills. Everyone invest in potato futures. Yeah. Don't like beans though? Pro tip though, beans are incredible if you slow cook them. Just slow cook your beans and properly spice them. I swear to God, you can make tasty as hell beans. You can make like a spicy, soft, delicious, high fiber like meal out of beans and rice. You just have to know how to season them, and you just have to know like what kind of beans you're making. Are you making red beans? Are you making some Cuban black beans? Like what are you gonna do? It's the bean texture. See, that was my thing too. And what I discovered is that I just wasn't cooking the beans long enough. When you cook beans long enough, they start to fall apart. It's why refried beans are an excellent gateway to full beans. Okay? If your issue with beans is texture, cook down your goddamn beans, and I promise you, they will be tasty as hell. I hate refried beans even more. Okay, well, okay, all right, I got nothing for you. Sorry. Uh, gateway beans? Yeah, you gotta have your gateway beans. Whatever. Yeah, so, things are not great when it comes to, what's going on in the Middle East. And, you know, I do have to say, one thing that did surprise me is that a number of countries today backtracked on whether or not they would try and help unblock the Strait of Hormuz. Specifically, Japan and a couple of different European countries. Let's take a look at this report from Al Jazeera.
Before
here.
the start of the war, about 20% of global oil and gas supplies passed through the Strait of Hormuz. Now it's a trickle because Iran has effectively shut this crucial waterway. So countries that depended on oil and gas from the region are feeling the pain, but there are others who stand to gain, like Russia, because it does not depend on the Strait of Hormuz.
Worth noting here that the Trump administration is trying really, really hard. I cannot believe this is an actual thing that they're doing and pushing for right now. They are trying to unsanction Russia and unsanction Iran. They're like, Scott Bessent is now going out in front of the country and trying to make the case that we need to lift sanctions on Iranian oil, and that will hurt them. So we should do it. Is essentially his argument. If you really boil it down, and we live in clown times. Okay, we live in fucking clown times. And not only that, it is, again, a backdoor way to try and lift the sanctions that have been placed on Russia for quite some time. These people are morons. I mean, obviously, they didn't think about the implications of anything that they were doing geopolitically that anyone who's been paying attention to this area of the world would have told them in a heartbeat.
Now, India and China, who have been buying from the Gulf, are now looking to Russia. And President Donald Trump has lifted sanctions on Russian oil at sea. That means countries that risk getting fined for buying Russian oil now have a reprieve. Now, Norway, the war has helped Norway reinforce its position as a major energy supplier across Europe. Its energy companies have been profiting from high prices. African exporters like Algeria and Nigeria also stand to gain. Now, Europe looked to Algeria back in 2022 when the Ukraine war broke out, and Nigeria's geographical position isolates it from any choke point like the Strait of Hormuz. And across the Atlantic, we have Canada, the world's fourth largest oil producer. Now, markets in Asia and Europe are looking at it as a possible alternative. And within the Gulf, we have countries like Saudi Arabia and UAE that have an advantage. Well, they can use the Strait of Hormuz and they use it, but they also have pipelines, but only a fraction of their exports have been able to move through these. And further, we have Iranian drone strikes on refineries that have halted production.
Okay, can I just say, the fact that they have a gigantic touchscreen like this, where they have a button for drawing the path of animated drone movements, that is wild. You have a button for that. That's crazy.
Here. And finally, the country that's at the center of the crisis, Iran. Now, it's managing to supply its customers because it's allowing its vessels to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. But attacks on Kurg Island, which stores vast quantities of crude, may have an impact on its ability to export in future.
Yeah. So that gives a really nice overview Just as an FYI, though, prices for oil today surged to almost $120 per barrel, which is, I think, about $40 or $50 up from where it was previously. Like, it's been crazy. It's insane. Okay? And and we are potentially looking at a scenario where price for oil goes up to $200 per barrel. Okay? Um it's really bad, guys. I am curious because so far, as far as I know, Japan and a number of different European nations have said they're going to help try and unblock the Strait of Hormuz, but they haven't said exactly what that looks like yet. And so I'm wondering if, like, I don't think they're going to send, like, their navies over. Like, they're already operating, like, Japan in particular is operating under some immense strain on its oil and power infrastructure. I don't know if they have the ability to, like, send naval assets to the Strait of Hormuz to try and unblock it. Green, let's go. I mean, that is what is necessary now. It's incredibly necessary to to embrace green energy. Because I do also want to note that conflicts like this that disrupt global oil energy supply chains are only going to become more common as we go into a period of global warming, you know? As we continue into this period of global warming. And whether it is battle over oil resources or battle over water resources, stuff like this is going to disrupt entire global supply chains. And so it is well worth investing right now into a green energy revolution. Of course, that is probably not going to happen under Donald Trump, but as we look forward to 2028 and different presidential candidates, folks need to be stepping up and talking about this because this conflict should be showing everybody in the world the necessity of embracing green energy, you know? Unclogging the Strait of Hormuz is like unclogging a toilet on the USS Ford. I still can't believe that they pulled the USS Ford out of the strait, out of the combat zone. I thought for sure Donald Trump would just not give a shit and overextend troops until they like start snapping, you know? Do you think the US is trying to facilitate a truce between Israel and Saudi Arabia so that we have a rich/white foothold in the Middle East for an even more escalation? I don't think Saudi Arabia right now is terribly interested in having any kind of relationship with Israel. I don't think any of the Gulf countries right now are interested in having a relationship with Israel or the United States. There is one caveat to that, which is they are also interested in not directly pissing off the United States, because the United States is what sells them ammunition to intercept Iranian missiles. So they can't just say, fuck the United States, we're not going to deal with you guys anymore, you got us into this mess. Anger. They are very angry, specifically very angry at the United States. They just can't express that because they need our arms and ammunition right now. Potatoes are green, so energy, right? I mean, I guess so, but if your potatoes are green, don't eat them. The MAGA are hellbent on making sure the Book of Revelations are a thing? Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Is the war still basically over? No! Not even close. Not even close, baby. Had to get gas today. 3 out of the 4 gas stations were completely out of gas. Yeah, I'm waiting on a gas can to come so that I can have a little bit of breathing room on gas. Everything's so stupid right now. Where is AI going to get the energy now? That was the other silver lining that I wanted to talk about a little bit, which is specifically this piece from The Guardian. Prolonged high oil prices could crimp AI boom, the World Trade Organization says. Let's see. The war and its impact on energy and fertilizer costs is the main risk to the global economy. And let's see here. There's an interesting possible interaction between the Middle East conflict and the AI boom, in part because the boom is very energy intensive. If the price of energy continues to be elevated for the whole year, that could put a crimp on the AI boom, because that investment is very concentrated in a number of very large firms, and the technology is still ultimately unproven in terms of how much it can deliver. There's a bit of uncertainty there in terms of where the future is going, which is all of this according to the World Trade Organization's chief economist, which is maybe the most polite way I've ever heard someone say, this war over oil threatens to collapse the entire AI industry, in part because it's never been proven to deliver on any of its promises. Like, it's still ultimately unproven in how much it can deliver. Talking about an industry that is invested trillions into the AI boom. Like, it is insane. But, the fact that folks are just now starting to come out and be like, yeah, they haven't really, these AI companies, they aren't really delivering very much. Oh no. Collapse the AI industry, you say? I'm listening. Now, maybe collapse might be a bit of a strong term. Though, when he says crimp the AI industry, the only thing propping up the AI industry right now is speculative investment. And if suddenly speculators and investor money starts drying up because everyone is worried about the collapse of the ability to power these AI data centers, that could really spur the
Solar
collapse
beams
of
for
AI.
everybody.
Solar beans for everyone? I would love that. God. You guys ready for 70s style stagflation? Disco, Taxi Driver 2, landlords burning down apartments in the Bronx to cash out insurance money. Indeed, indeed. Hammock, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs. And Ethan Johnson, thank you for becoming a member. Very much appreciate you both. And I do have to say, I think the next paragraph of this piece is perhaps very revealing about this. Underlining the importance of the sector, the World Trade Organization calculated that in the first 3 quarters of last year, about 70% of all investment growth in North America was accounted for by AI-related goods. By comparison, in the 3 years before the catastrophic US housing crash of 2008, property made up 30% of investment growth. So by this metric, and the implications of this article, we are being set up for something that is, more than twice as bad as the 2008 financial crash. So, hey, AI might be killed by this conflict, but also buckle up, folks, because we're about to see a huge amount of increase in the cost of basic goods, because every basic good, every food thing you eat relies on fertilizer and gas in order to transport it to you and grow it for you. And everyone is gonna feel that pain. And then when gas prices start making AI companies feel that pain, and by extension, investors start seeing that pain on their spreadsheets, there is potential for a colossal collapse. And there's not really any way to sugarcoat that. But the only way we get through this, folks, is by organizing. We have to be organized. We have to be ready. You know, I do joke, but you know what? Buying a couple bags of bulk rice and a couple bags of bulk beans, not that expensive right now. You know, if you can afford it, and you know, might save you some money. So, folks, organize. Maybe consider buying some rice and beans, and also some spices. You gotta have the spices. Nothing worse than unspiced beans. So, all that being said, folks, you also gotta organize. If you're feeling scared, if you're feeling worried about where things are gonna go, the best way to get peace of mind is by organizing with like-minded people in your community who in a pinch can help each other. Okay? So help one another, show up at your local Democratic meetings, radicalize your fellow folks who show up there, make them more progressive, make them embrace pro-working class policies instead of the pro-billionaire policies currently being embraced by both parties. And also, folks, consider joining your DSA. These two things are very important. DSA excels at reaching out to ordinary working people and unions. Get on that. Make your DSA more effective. It doesn't have to be a bunch of LARPy revolutionaries in a circle jerk, okay? It can, in fact, be an effective organizing apparatus, and if you join and try and point it in that direction, you can get good results. We can have New York City DSAs everywhere across this country, and we should seek to emulate that, okay? So join your local Dems, join your local DSA. If you need help getting started down that journey, you can join our Discord, reach out to Gamergy for help with your DSA, reach out to Dragonfly for help with your local Dems. And if you don't want to join the Discord, you can go over to riverboat.gg and talk to Gamergy, who's actually right here, and Dragonfly, who is not on screen right now, but is often around. So both are often around. You just got to reach out and ask for help, and we can start pointing you in the right direction. And last but not least, folks, please consider checking out ImogeneOlivia.com, gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes, tested also with cis men, cis women, non-binary folks. It fits, it's sexy, it's non-tucking lingerie, and you know, people of all genders seem to really like it and find it sexy. So check that out, folks. And new styles, sizes, and colors coming in the near future. Go do the things. Link down in the doobly-doo, and let's keep on going.
The Fonzie was in the DSIE. It's true, don't look that up.
Hey, the Fonz, it's true. Jobert, thank you for subscribing with Prime. The Gamerfly duo, indeed. I appreciate both you all so much. It's crazy. Sexy lingerie for everybody, wear it while eating beans. You know there's like a fucking demographic that lives for that, you know? There is a demographic who would pay good money to see someone wearing sexy lingerie and eating beans. Gamerfly or Dragon G? Gamerfly is better, it's true. God. You got your DSA card in the mail? Oh, hell yeah. Stagflation is the optimistic outcome at this point. It's true. I will also just add that in economic crisis, there is a catalyst there for mass participation in politics to dig us out of the quagmire, the economic quagmires we find ourselves in, you know? So organizing now can make you and your organization far more valuable for when shit really starts hitting the fan. And like, shit has just begun to start hitting the fan, but we aren't feeling it raining down on us yet. It will soon. You know? It will soon. I've tried. They about as bigoted and racist as the MAGA nutjobs. Knock yourselves out. I am begging folks to do the right thing. I'm only focused on my little circle. Fuck the rest, not sorry. I mean, this is a stream dedicated to organizing with other people. And if you found a group of people that suck, I am sorry. But you gotta find other people in your community. Not the least of which, because if you want to be focused on your little circle, the best way to keep them safe is by organizing with more and more like-minded people. If you content yourself with a tiny circle, you're going to get fucked by far more organized chuds who, I got to remind you, currently control almost the entirety of the national conversation and country. So you're going to be crushed by that billionaire money if you don't organize. And we all got to organize. You gotta watch Baked Beans. I have watched Baked Beans by the Whitest Kids You Know. Whitest Kids You Know are incredible. Good shit. More of you need to join DSA. It's true. More of you do need to join DSA. And more of you do need to join your local Dems, because we gotta be storming our local Democratic parties like goddamn pirates boarding a pirate ship, okay? Like, a rival pirate ship, rather. We got to be treating this like the existential crisis it is, you know? Ethan Johnson, you all good. You all good. You all good. God. All right. Is that embroidery on your fit? Yeah, it's kind of like an embroidered mesh. It's cute, right? We need to load up the DSA shimp count for the 2027 DSA Convention Coalition. It's true! Guys, how many people are watching right now? There's 79 over there. How many are watching on YouTube? Oof, I did start very late. We got, you know, we got like 250 people watching. To be fair, this is not an attention-grabbing title for stream. Okay, we've got like 280 some people watching right now. Honestly, only a small fraction of you have actually joined DSA, but I think we're up to like what 50 people in our DSA caucus, as it were. Is that latex? No, it's just like a little bolero jacket. It'd be cool if it was latex, though. I fucking love latex. Honestly, I should do a latex stream sometime, just because it'd be fun. A Balatro jacket? No, a bolero jacket. Though I have played enough Balatro that they should send me a jacket. Also, like I like the little hand things on this shirt, you know? I joined, they text a lot. They do text a lot. But to be fair, a lot of people in DSA need reminders. Myself included. I heard latex. Yeah, I should do a latex stream. Maybe that should be the next dono goal. The next dono goal, I can do a latex stream. Jack, do you have any fucking idea how much money you would make from a latex stream? I don't, actually. But, you know, I'm not doing... Usually I go to a latex event every year. And this year I'm not. So maybe I'll replace it with a latex stream. Leather stream with potatoes. Look, I'm always streaming with potatoes, okay? I love potatoes and I eat a lot of them. Latex looks itchy. Latex is actually not itchy. You would think it might be, but latex is more it's weird. It conducts heat in a very different way. And so like if you are wearing latex in a cold environment, it gets very, very cold. But if you're wearing latex in a hot environment, it gets very, very hot. It just feels very different. I'm allergic to latex. It's itchy for me. Aw, damn. She calls us chat potatoes, doesn't she? No, of course not. Although it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for me to call you potatoes, just because I like potatoes. Potatoes are good. Potatoes are like the most useful food. Latex is very hot. It can indeed be. I just think they're neat. Exactly, Pipplepunk. Also, potatoes have the most beautiful flowers. Like, if you guys have never looked at the flowers of potatoes, I encourage you all to Google potato flowers. They're really, really pretty. Marxist Jackism. I don't know if we can coin anything like that. God. I just watched The Martian and his potatoes had pretty growths on the tops. The Martian is a really fun movie. Like, The Martian is a great movie to watch to remember what it felt like to have at least certain parts of the government that were competent, you know? Like it is an inherently optimistic film. Why am I here at 4 a.m.? Because you sleepy, but not that sleepy. Maybe you're partaking in some revenge bedtime procrastination. I don't know. That's what I do. I miss NASA so damn much. We all do. We all do. There's no sleep in the revolution. I certainly feel like that. I passed out for like a solid 30 minutes earlier today because I forgot to eat and just like sat down on my bed for a minute and just conked out. The potatoes revolution. All right. Folks, if you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the follow button, and do consider supporting the stream with your subs, donos, memberships, super chats, etc. Got a little song to let you know what to do. Here you go. Go, go, go. Click the button, click the button, click the button, click the goddamn button, click the button, click the button, click the button, click the goddamn button, click the button, click the button. Click the button, click the goddamn button, click the button, click the button, click the button, click the goddamn button, click the button, click the button, click the button, click the goddamn button, click the button, click the button, click the button, click the goddamn button, click the button, click the button, click the button, click the goddamn button, click the button, click the button, click the button, click the goddamn button, click button, click button, click And for real, if you join DSA, do reach out to GamerG so you can be added to the various chats that we have. We actually have 2 different chats, one for organizing with local Dems, organized by Dragonfly, and we have another one for organizing folks who have joined DSA. And you can join that one by messaging GamerG. It's folks from this community who have taken the next step to get activated and involved with their local political system. So, that's where we're at. So if you have done this, do join the DSA Shimp chat, join the Dem Shimp chat, because we're all shimps here, and shimps together are strong. And I appreciate each and every one of you who has taken those steps. I need potassium. All right. Shimperfy, everybody. Shimperfy. Okay. Also, I don't want to make like a whole story about this, but real quick, can we just talk about the fact that this is an actual headline run today in USA Today. Trump compares first strikes on Iran to Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor. Everything is so fucking stupid right now. Everything is so fucking stupid. And just as an FYI, he did this while seated next to Japan's prime minister. He was talking to Japan's prime minister and said that what the United States did was like the bombing of Pearl Harbor. A day that will live in infamy. Yeah, no one tell him how that war ended. It's all so fucking stupid. He literally said, "We didn't tell anyone about it because we wanted a surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor?" His brain is experiencing the slowest possible brain death. It's crazy. Japan begins slowly burning more bonds. Yeah, no kidding. Hospice his ass now? Genuinely. I can't think of a better way to request to be conquered. Oh, God. All right. You know what? I think after all of this, we earned some Escape from Ever After, and that's what we're going to transition to doing now. So I hope you all have been enjoying the politics so far, and we're going to check out. We're going to continue playing Escape from Ever After, and in the near future, we'll be giving Esoteric Ebb a shot. But I would really like to finish a game on stream for once in my life. But you don't do gaming streams? I do sometimes. Sometimes. You can't see Escape from Ever After? The text is very big, but also I will read it all out loud. Ba-da-ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Honestly, I'd listen to Jack read his stories on stream. Well, good news is that is exactly what I'm about to do. Look at how fucking cute this game is, though. Oh, I'm sorry, Amber Brains. Look at this little cutie. Forgot how to button the things. There we go. All right. Wait, I've already gone this way. Sure, I'll sleep in the cultist dungeon. That's probably safe. No, it was. How about them apples? Oh god. Oh, it hurt me. It sucks. It looks like reskinned Mario 3D. I mean, it's basically a Paper Mario, but I describe it as anti-capitalist Paper Mario. Oh, wait. I forgot how the voices went. Fuck. Ew! What is that? Oh god, what is this voice? Get away from my heart! I knew you rats would find your way down here, quack! I caught up just in time! Wait, this fleshy thing is his heart? How does that work? My heart! You've damaged it, quack! My only weakness! The secret to my immortality! How dare you, quack! Fools, I am unbeatable. The power of the Old One courses through my veins. Once my heart heals itself, I'll be back to my immortal state. Time to make you embrace your fate, quack! You may have found my weakness, but my heart will continue to heal itself over time. And once my heart reaches its full strength, I'll ascend back to my immortal state and deliver you straight to the void. Duckster's Heart. You've found the secret to Duckster's immortality. As long as the heart is below full health, Duckster will be vulnerable to attacks. But beware! The heart will heal itself by 3 HP on its turn. As soon as the heart reaches full health, Duckster will regain his immortality and defeat you instantly. Oh shit. What's it called again? Escape from Ever After. Anti-capitalist Paper Mario. Oh, ouch. Okay. Okay. Use Bahamut. Oof, close. Oh, wait. I have to research him, so I know how much HP he has. Duxter's true form, granted to him by the Old One. He is completely immortal when his heart is at full health. Oh god, okay. Oh shit. Oh, that didn't even do remotely enough damage. Stop summoning these little twerps. Stop it. Any items that could help? Awesome! Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Cool. Alright, got the timing down. God damn. Maybe evolve your Charmander. Look, she's very powerful. But I do think I need to swap her out. Well, no I don't. Do it! Cool. He's so beefy. Damn. Ouch. Okay. I feel like keeping the burn tick on them is maybe the most effective way to go. Fuck. M. Allison Rosado, thank you very much for the $2 super chat, sending me the good vibes. Okay, I think I found a really good strat here. Oof. Let's go. We got it, folks. Hey. I want to have more trinkets on my team. Ugh. Quack. You got your books back, and can now use telepagers again. Well, glad that's all over. Guess we'll just leave. Sure would be a shame if something else happened in here. Oh ho ho, what's this? What is this little symbol? Oh, I know. Ow. Okay, we've got 2 of those. And... God, Wolfgang is so adorable. Okay, I think I got it. Oops. You're cooking? I am cooking. Did I finish Clair Obscur? I did finish Clair Obscur, and it was good. Wait. Goddamn. What a good puzzle. "2D characters in a 3D background, always a weird look." I mean, it's a good look. It's just, there we go. Ow. They're all storybook characters, so, like, it makes sense. To me. There we go. Nani? Okay. What a twist. What? Why are we in an office? Ever After Inc. down here. Ava, what is the meaning of this? I don't know. Hello, folks. Welcome to the InSpeak branch of Ever After Inc. I'm afraid our manager, Madame Quayle, isn't in the office right now. You're welcome to have a seat and wait if you'd like. Madame Quayle is the manager of this branch? She works for Ever After Inc.? I'm so confused. Come on, let's have a look around. Well, I wasn't expecting this after a Cthulhu-esque adventure. Is it just me, or is this week dragging on forever? It's a real cold one out here today, don't you think? Say, that game last night was a real nail-biter, chum. I like that their computer screens are just numbers floating. It's like a fucking Severance office. So, any big plans for the weekend? I think we need to invest in a bigger coffee pot around here, am I right? Every day is a new opportunity. Oh. Hello. Where are you going, little friend? Oh, I see. Ho ho ho, a little secret. Not a very big secret, though. What the fuck? Hi. I wasn't hiding out from you. I was just taking a spell back here, you know? Pigeon Pete! Do you work here? What the blinking heck are you accusing me of, son? Okay, you got me. Yes, I work here. Let's have a chat somewhere more private. I can finally stop talking like a sailor. Yeesh. Which is what I'm doing right now. This is how sailors sound, right? Alright, now I can finally drop my sailor accent that was fooling everybody. Alright, here it goes. Here's my actual voice. It's true. It's true. I work here. Sorry for misleading you. Honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed about it. Madame Quayle paid me a handsome sum to lead you and your folks into her devious trap. She sensed you lot were stirring up trouble and wanted to get out of the picture so her dark deeds could proceed without interruption. I felt pretty bad about it, though, which is why I dropped that spell for you to help you escape. And I did try to warn the detective as well, but, you know, he didn't listen. I am so confused. Why would Ever After Inc. partner with a cult? And what does Sherlock Holmes have to do with all this? Beats me, I just work here. All I can tell you is this. I'm currently getting my ass beat by Shadow of the Erdtree. I'm kind of scared to fight Radon. You got this. You got this, champ. You might have to buckle down and grind for like 2 hours, like I did against that fight, but you will beat him. You got this. Ever After Inc. and Madame Quail seem to be collaborating on some kind of research. I'm going to be sick. So, where is Sherlock Holmes now? It feels like we've been chasing his tail all over town and turning up nothing. Your detective is at the lighthouse. That's where Madame Quail will be taking him to complete the final act of the sacrificial ritual to summon the old one. But I must give you one last warning. Stay away. The Order of the Feather deals with forces that you can't even imagine. We will find this detective. We have a promotion writing on this, understand? And if this dorky cult keeps getting in our way, then we'll handle it. Alright, let's go to this lighthouse and put a stop to this madness. Here, I can at least authorize you to use the elevator to get out of here. You're all set. I did that on a fucking typewriter. Why are you helping us anyway? I'm an old
Thanks
pigeon.
for all the content, Cap'n, and also thanks for cyberbullying me into organizing. Stay strong out there and keep up the great work. 3.
But Banana Brains, thank you for the $7 tip. I appreciate it. And I'll keep doing my part. God, I'm an old pigeon. I'm not cut out for this line of work, and I hate what the Order of the Feather has done to my poor little town. Stay safe out there. And don't say I didn't warn you. Can I burn this? No, I can't. Wait. It's Madame Quail's computer! Maybe we can do some digging. Dang, it's password protected. We gotta look around more. Is there like another secret back here? Okay, it's not back here. We gotta look around more. Okay. Ooh, maybe. Every day is a new opportunity. Well, there is... Can I turn this pigeon into something? I could turn him into a chicken. Perfect. God damn it. Okay, nope. We'll come back here. I sub for switches and DOMs? Hell yeah. Oh god. Okay, we've gone to the inner sanctum. Why not make yourself useful and buy something, stranger, before your inevitable doom? Ha 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 ha. I'm good. I guess I can leave now. Okay, Flint, since you probably have no idea where you're going, let me remind you. According to Pigeon Pete, Madame Quail has taken the detective to the lighthouse for the final sacrificial ritual. We need to go straight there. Check the town map to see how to get to the lighthouse. Then let's use the telepager and get out of here. Okay. The lighthouse is way over there. Wait. Heck yeah. Car. Gates locked tight. Can't do anything about that. Jump up here? No. Alright. We're gonna go spend some of our currency over here. Wait. Okay, bought all the stuff. Talk to this Cheshire cat. Care to part with your precious sun gems? I've just what you need, though you may not know yet. Bring a fallen team member back to life with 5 HP? Oh, fuck yeah. Cool. Good to see you, intern. Would you like to upgrade or practice your skills? I want to upgrade. I only have 2 ink bottles. Ooh, that's a really good upgrade. Cool. Charge through all enemies and break through wooden shields. Cool. The hi-hat jazz is like one of the best parts of this game. Alright. Back on the case. Shadow over Innsbeak. We want to go to the library. The Cheshire Cat? I just talked to you. Okay. Okay. Okay, he's gonna throw his head. Ow, I wasn't ready for it. Damn it! I'm gonna try this again. There we go. There we go. I'm a seal! I'm a loose seal! Hey, Jenny, Isn't that a pun on the first Sherlock Holmes movie, The Shadow over Innspeak? No, it's a pun on a Cthulhu novel. My ascension is near. Before the old one takes me, let me impart you with a piece of advice. With a certain partner's abilities, you can hold X and move around before releasing. Why is that helpful? Oh, you'll see. You'll see! I see. I see right now, actually. Ah! 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 Okay, I got it, I think. Scary. You'll see. You'll all see. Okay. Give me them coins. Secret. Aw, man, if I had had that ink bottle, that would have been really useful. Oh well. It does tell me I haven't been over here, though, so that's good. The lighthouse. We're on the right track. Huh. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. The timing is trickier than Paper Mario. I'd contribute to the channel, but I'm broke at the moment. That's okay. I mean, it's not, like, obviously not okay that you're broke. Like, I'm sure that's hard. But also, it's okay to not contribute to the channel. I never want anyone to contribute, especially if it will put them in a bad spot. Huh. There we go. Got him. Damn it. Ah, gross. Oh God. I do not care for that. What? Okay. Oh no. It's so gross. Stop it. Why are tentacles briefly popping out of the ground such a trope in video games? You know why. Oof. I'm a seal! I'm a seal! Can't touch me now. Can't touch me 'cause I'm having a seal time. Having a seal time. There we go. Game is saved. I'm at full HP. The sun is shining. Ah, it's about time you showed up. I've been expecting you. I understand you found my office very regrettable. And poor Darkster. Tsk, tsk. We're going to need an explanation. Right now! Sure. I suppose I can at least grant you that. After all, we are co-workers, in a sense. A while ago, when our world was first breached by Ever After Inc., I was approached by a certain woman. She had a strength to her, and I was immediately intrigued by her ambition and vision. She was very interested in learning more about our great god, Cthulhu. I now know this person is Ever After Inc.'s founder and CEO. Her offer was simple. The Order of the Feather sets up a branch of Ever After Inc. dedicated to research and data collection. In exchange, the company routinely sends us sacrifices. What? Sacrificing their own employees? Wait, no.
Sacrificing their own employees for the sake of research? That's insane. There is no way Ever After Inc. would be involved in something like this.
Personally, I can't say I'm too surprised. You snoops were not meant to be here. This program is top secret. Your manager, Mr. Moon, doesn't even know about it, and he really mucked things up by sending you. So, where is Sherlock Holmes now? Don't tell me. You're too late. The detective you seek has already been sacrificed to the old one. Oh, it was magnificent.
No! There has to be a way to get him back. Oh. Summon your god! We demand an audience!
Whoa, Ava! Don't you want to think this through a little more? You know it's a bad idea when the dumbest member of the party is like, whoa, think this through. Well, this is quite unexpected. I would gladly summon Cthulhu. After all, if you're so willingly offering up your souls to be devoured by Cthulhu, then who am I to stop you? If that is truly what you want, then come speak with me when you're ready. What if we just go this way instead? What if I just fall in the water instead? What if I try and go in this lighthouse instead? What's this? A chocolate chip cookie from an old barrel? Perfect. It's been ages since I had a visitor up here at this lovely lighthouse. How long has it been? I don't know. I have no way of telling time up here. You're looking really sexy, though. If only I had one way to measure time as it passes. You brought me an hourglass! It should make my lonely days go by quicker. I don't know how to repay you, but please, take my lucky clover. I'm not gonna need this no more. With this hourglass, I can finally count the days until my next visitor. Heh, more like years. Sweet! I continue a side quest. It's back here. Hey, a sun gem. Sweet. A synergy charm. Alright. Let's get this lady to summon her god. Are you ready for me to summon the great Cthulhu? Yeah, I'm ready. Very well. Oh god. Cthulhu Riley Wagalin, Fathagan, Vanilla, Nilakadodep, the Yagothura, Naganaga. Oh, hell yeah. Gulp. Okay. You know, let's just let's do a little bit of research on this guy. He has 75 HP? An ancient god older than all the universe can inflict fear, rendering even seasoned fighters nearly useless in battle. Oh, okay, I guess I'll keep him on fire. Oh god. Okay. That wasn't too bad. You know, we'll just apply this perfume. Oh god. Okay. Poisoned. That's awesome. I'd really like to light him on fire. You know... Okay, I'm still not catching him on fire, though. Okay, he's gonna snot. There we go. Oh, he gets more powerful. That's great. I don't know that my other characters have things that are gonna really help me in this situation. But we'll find out. Okay. Oh, I do have a poison attack. I could try poisoning him. Let's give it a shot. I can't poison him. Damn it. Well? Alright. Oh boy! That hurt a lot. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, that might be the most useful move I got. Uh-oh. Oh, shit!
What is this place? Where did the beach go?
Oh, fuck. You've been dragged into the void. The team is on edge. Attacking Thule will result in the character immediately being inflicted with fear. Character with fear cannot perform any attacks or synergy moves until they feel better. Fuck, dude. Oh, I didn't... Oh, fuck, I didn't equip the moves. Fuck me. Alright. Alright. He's at 35 HP. He's starting us! Oh, I need 3 SP to do that. Alright. You're my favorite fan. Probably my only fan. Oh god. Okay. On the 3rd Foom. I gotta hit him. Oh god. Oh, he's got a +5 to his attack? Damn, dude. Okay, he's down to 20 HP. No, I fucked it up! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, that was so much damage! Oh, God! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're using the chocolate chip cookie we found. Alright. The buckler throw is mesmerizing. I just want to fetch it. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Okay. Let's do this. Jam session, activate! No! Fuck. It's only a +1 attack. Shit. It's fine. Damn. Yeah! Okay. He has 1 HP left. Fuck me. Alright. That buckler throw is mesmerizing. I just want to fetch it. Okay, I got that one down. Go, Wolfgang, go! Hey! We defeated an Eldritch God!
What a fight!
Did we just defeat a god?
My, I almost pity your ignorance. Did you really think you could defeat a god? Such hubris.
Wait! Wait. Now, there's no need for more squabbling.
Detective Holmes?
Hello, Ava, darling. It's been a bit, hasn't it? Jolly good to see you.
What is the meaning of this? We sacrificed you. We threw you into the ocean's depths to be consumed.
Yes, well, you see, things didn't quite turn out that way. The truth is, we fell in love. That is beautiful. Love always finds a way. Am I the only one wondering how that works?
I'm so confused. How did this happen?
Well, you see, Madame Quail's cult kidnapped me and threw me into the ocean. Hopeless and scared, I was dragged to the depths. Cthulhu planned on devouring my soul, but sparks flew. What can I say? There's a real chemistry between us. Isn't that right, sweetie? Roar! I know. Thank you for trying to protect me, but these fellows are my friends.
This is very, nice and all. But, Detective, we need you to come back to the office. Everybody is worried about you.
That's grand to hear. I'll pop back to the office after our honeymoon. Which, mind you, we're trying to enjoy until we were, interrupted by your summons. We'll be taking our leave now, but please, say hi to the rest of the office chaps for me, will you? Come on, honey. Let's go. I'm so happy for them. Cthulhu is definitely out of the Detectives League. Talk about dating down.
Oh my. This development certainly complicates things regarding our cult's arrangement with Ever After Inc. I'll have to go report this to corporate right away. As for you, well, you're free to go, I suppose. I bid you all adieu. We shall meet again, I am sure.
Maximum SP increased. Your synergy meter has increased by 1 point due to excellent teamwork.
Should we head back then? I'm sorry. Are you not completely shook by what we witnessed? After all, Ever After Inc. sacrificing its own employees, all in the name of research.
Yes, very shocking and devastating. Now, let's get you back to the office. You can go back to HR and start filing some reports, or whatever it is you do. There's a telepager back there. We can use that to return home when we're ready. So they're just gonna keep sacrificing people, or Ever After is definitely gonna keep sacrificing people. Oh god, this guy's voice. Wow, what a story! So, Sherlock Holmes was safe and sound after all. Boy, that sure is a relief. And to top it off, the poor guy found love! How wonderful!
Mr. Moon, did you know Ever After Inc. was operating in Innsbeek?
Truth be told, Ava, I wasn't made aware of Ever After Inc.'s presence in Innsbeek. I sent you folks there out of concern for Detective Holmes, and I couldn't be more grateful for your efforts. Ultimately, it wasn't my place to dig around in corporate affairs, but... well, and I shouldn't have muddied the waters by sending you on this unauthorized trip. For that, I'm truly sorry.
Mr. Moon, we saw some awful things while we were in that storybook. Atrocities perpetrated by our own, very own company. Were you aware this was going on?
I can't speak to any of that, but I'm sure Ever After Inc. has their reasons for doing what they're doing. Not my job to be critical of the higher-ups. But if you have any specific feedback, I'll be sure to run it up the flagpole. Let me put the pin in this for now and circle back later. I have good news for you all. You have earned a promotion. We're moving you up from associate to specialist. Congrats. An updated ID badge reflecting your new promotion to specialist. Soon enough, you'll earn that Director of Storybook Affairs position you're gunning for. I just know it.
I have news of my own, too. I'm resigning from HR.
Oh, Ava! We'd hate to see you leave. You're such an asset to the company.
I know, which is why I'm not leaving. Instead, I'll be joining Flint's team here full-time.
That's definitely not allowed, right? Of course it's allowed! What a forward thinker we got over here. Ava's transfer to Flint's team is approved. Immediately. Okay, so to get the ball rolling, I gotta start filling out some paperwork. How exciting! I'll touch base with you folks a bit later. New project is brewing that you'll be hearing about real soon. See ya! God.
You're all looking pretty grim. You really don't want me joining your team, hmm? Well, now that it's official, it's time to tell me what you've been hiding from me. What, you think I didn't know? You guys are about as subtle as a sledgehammer. Ever since I caught you in Innsbeek, I've seen you all whispering to each other and exchanging shifty glances. Now tell me the truth, and don't you dare lie.
Okay. We'll tell you the truth.
So, you've been working to sabotage the company this whole time, hmm? Secretly undermining Mr. Moon, betraying his trust, all to earn this Director of Storybook Affairs position. Because it'll grant you clearance to travel to Ever After Inc.'s real-world headquarters. There you want to sever the Telepager network and end travel between storybooks once and for all. Yeah, that's about what I gathered.
Seriously? You already figured it all out? Why were you okay with it?
Oh, I absolutely wasn't. I was going to report you as soon as we rescued the detective. But then, what we saw in Innsbeek shook me. My job in HR was to protect the safety of our employees. To see the detective so blatantly sacrificed for the sake of research. Well, you could say the faith I once had in this company is all gone. So as far as your little plans go, count me in. Hang on a second, lady. How do we even know we can trust you? You're like the queen of spreadsheets, and all of a sudden you want to topple one of the one thing that gives your life purpose? I don't buy it, and frankly, our team is at capacity. Sorry. So anyway, your plan is actually pretty solid. I think I can help you pull it off. Now that I've seen what Ever After Inc. is capable of, I'd like to bring it down just as much as you do. Great! Then let's get back to work, shall we? The walkway above the HR offices has been repaired. Cool. Dear Flint, wow, another promotion. Keep up the good work. I have an exciting surprise for your team. When you have a minute, please meet me on the balcony. Regards, your favorite manager. A favor to ask. Dear Flint, I'm writing to ask if I could have a quick chat with you. Can you please visit me at my desk at reception? Yours, Red. I should save. Since you're responsible for breaking my emails, go find my new hard drive. I don't have a new hard drive. Oh, hello, Flint, honey. You're just in time. I have big news. I've decided it's time for me to give back to my coworkers around the office. That's why I'm becoming a life coach. How perfect. You can be my first client. No need to thank me. I'm a giver. All you have to do is strut your stuff through my little obstacle course challenge. I call it the Feather Forward Method. It's physical, emotional, metaphysical, and meta-emotional. So what do you say, hon? Want to give it a try? Sure! How delightful. Follow me. Oh my god. It's quite an obstacle course. Yoo-hoo! Flint, up here, darling. Welcome to my obstacle course. This will be the perfect way for me to practice my life coaching skills. All you have to do is complete the course, invigorated by my inspiring cheers. You'll be timed naturally, so please do your best. Ready, set, go! Oh god. No! Damn it. Oh dear, that must have hurt. Do you want to try again? Yeah, I can do it. Ready, set, go. No! I'm really bad at this. I can do it. Really thought she was gonna say ready, set, goose. That would have been so good. There we go. No! I was so close. I was doing so well. I can do it. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
No! Yeah, I can do it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh god. No! Oh god. God. Oh god. You're not motivating me with cheers. You're not doing your part. You haven't cheered one thing to me. I'm a seal! Oh god. I sealed wrong. Here we go. God. Oh god, I don't want to fall. I'm so far. Oh god, okay. God, I did it!
Woohoo, Flint, you completed my course. I'd clap, but I just got my wings done. You're now certified in growth, grit, and goose-approved greatness. Oh, and now for my favorite part, I get to give you some gifts. Oh, hell yeah. This ink bottle is so that you may rewrite your story. Never let others define you, darling. And... ooh... this trinket will give you a little extra boost when you manifest success. Now it's time to go out there and live your truth, hun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Tavern.
I watched the Transatlantic Call-In show earlier today. You and Josie are perfectly matched as hosts. Well done, Jack.
Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Patrick Lucas. I saw you in the chat. And thank you for being a member for the last 21 months over on YouTube here. What time is it for me? I don't know, it's pretty late. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. We'll get our next quest.
Oh, hello, Flint. Hey, Red. Got your email. You wanted to discuss something? Yeah, can I ask you a favor? Yeah, of course. Good. Well, basically, I come from a story called Little Red Riding Hood. You may have heard of it. Thing is, I've been missing home a lot. I want to go back to my storybook to visit my grandma, but Ever After hasn't approved my travel request. What? Why not? They say it's because they can't afford me off the time off work. Travel requests are notoriously difficult to get approved. You know, I only took this job so that I could make enough money to support my grandma, but I hardly get to spend any time with her because I'm so busy working. I'm wondering, since you seem able to travel around a lot, if you wouldn't mind delivering something to my grandma? I'd like to take her a basket of bread. Could you do that for me? Sure thing! Oh, thank you so much, Flint. It means the world. You'll need to use the telepager to travel to my homeworld. Here's the book. Ooh, the story of a little girl in red who must outsmart the sly big bad wolf. And here's the basket I'd like you to deliver her.
Thank you so much, Flint. Man, I say nature's healing, but I love sitting out here for ages. I still feel like garbage. Maybe it's not nature-y enough yet, you know what I'm saying? I bet I'd feel better if I saw some wildlife. Hey there, here to buy something? Welcome, my friend. Fun to browse my wares. A dragon hat. And a dragon costume. Hell yeah. Now we can be dragons together, big buddy. Psst, hey you. I'm launching a startup enterprise that'll be rad. Not just social media combined with crypto, combined with streaming. It's gonna change the world. Believe me, it's never been done before. I need an investment of 100 coins, and they'll be rich in no time. What do you say? No thanks, sounds sketchy. Good to see you, intern. Would you like to upgrade or practice your skills? Isn't the view breathtaking? I often come out here to recenter myself. This job can be stressful. Everyone's gotta have an outlet. You know what I mean? I know that this job is the last place you all expected your lives to take you. Times change. We gotta change with him. I'm glad you're enjoying the view from my castle. Now, what's our next task? Always on to the next thing, aren't we? I actually wanted to reward you rock stars for all the wonderful work you've been doing. Which is why I'm sending you to a corporate retreat. Okay. The retreat is being held at one of Ever After Inc.'s 5-star tropical resorts in a book called Treasure Cove. Be good for you folks to take a breather and catch some rays, you know? And of course, this will be a fantastic opportunity for networking. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the CEO of Ever After Inc. is gonna be attending.
Wow, this is so exciting. Thank you very much.
Of course! Don't sweat it. Here's the book you'll need to travel into. A story about pirates set in a tropical ocean. As always, just head over to the library when you're ready to go. Enjoy!
Psst, are you trying to get in the bedroom? Rumor has it there's an alternative entrance. I think we're supposed to be somewhere near the cafeteria.
Ooh, maybe I can go into the cafeteria now? Like, through the secret entrance? There's a bottle of ink over there! I was just faffing about, but we actually found, like, a good secret. Aw, hell yeah! What game is this? This is Escape from Ever After. It's basically anti-capitalist Paper Mario. Wait. Ooh, I can transform this cat. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. A little bit hard to judge depth here. There we go. That worked a lot better. There we go. We're making it happen. Look at us. Moving, shaking, doing the things.
The Three Blind Mice! Well, if it isn't my favorite company, Bootlickers. Welcome to our shop of rarities. We're not technically authorized to be selling this stuff, so keep this place close to the chest. You know, you've set up shop in my bedroom, right? Tell you what, as soon as you take your castle back, the bedroom is yours again! But for now, we're just borrowing this place to make a bit of extra cash here and there. Have a look around, see if anything interests you. Play a thundering chord that hits grounded enemies within the target, splitting damage between them and piercing defense. The backwards buckler sounds good. It's the only thing I got money for. Aw, heck yeah. Hey, Flint, if you want to buy something, go to the front of the counter. You know how this fucking works. You've been to a store before. Oh man, did we leave that door locked again? No wonder we weren't getting any customers. Gosh darn it, Penny. What do you think I'm not getting my work done standing up here? Presumptuous of you. So now we have 2 different worlds to go to. That's pretty fun. What's this? Chance to get MP after being damaged. Chance to recover MP every turn. Neat. But not needed right now. Let's just go to Little Red Riding Hood first. I just want to see what the world is like, you know? Just bringing a basket of bread for her grandma. What is it? Who's there? I can't see very well, my dears. Come here so I can get a look at you. Hello. We're co-workers of your granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood. You what? My hearing is limited, dears. Speak up. I said we're co-workers of your granddaughter. You're kidnapping my granddaughter. No. What? She asked us to deliver this basket of bread to you. What? You said don't call the feds. No. Basket of bread. Wait a moment, it's a wolf in my house. You think you vagrants could come in here threaten me and my granddaughter? Well, you're messing with the wrong grandma, dearies. And guard! Oh, dearie, you know what? You do look famished. Have you eaten at all today? I'm good, ma'am. No, you have to eat! A whole plate of whoop-ass! Thanks so much, Grandma. No, your skin and bones, young man. My pockets are full of cookies.
How strong is this grandma? Oh my god, she's stronger than Cthulhu. Attacking her normally might not be the way to go. She has a vicious counterattack. She filled your inventory with cookies. Can they be used to your advantage? Do I just have to eat all of her cookies? Oh no, I throw her cookies back at her. You hate a little old woman. I'll burn you alive. God. She's so strong. Oh, a flaming cookie? Oh, shit. All right. Okay. I think I got this. I, however, cannot heal. So that's a bit of a problem. Maybe I'll just heal like this. Dun, dun, dun. Ow. She's so mean. Stop it, Grandma. Oh, I have a plan, though. I'll just cycle through my other characters. Hell yeah!
Roofing sealant did Grandma need to keep her hair like that?
Nah, Grandma has her punk days behind her, okay? She understands the use of wood glue. Also, hello, Sake Tanuki, and thank you for the 2 tier 1 subs. I think we'll switch in Ava here. Flaming cookie attack! Ow. Grandma, stop. There we go. Grandma defeated. We've successfully beat up an old woman. Oh, I just got an achievement called Elder Abuse. Grandma? You okay? She's dead. Ugh. Wait, no, she's just out cold. Phew, that's a relief. This would have gotten real dark if she had died. Hello, Grandma, it's me, Red Riding Hood. I was able to squeeze some time in for a visit after all. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Guys, what do we do? We cannot let her see us like this. There's no way we won't be fired. Quick, hide! And hide the body, too! Eva, are you serious? This is not how I get fired. Now, get a move on! Go, go, go! Oh no. Bit tight in here. Who's stepping on my foot? Guys, I'm still outside.
Uh-oh, there's no room left in here, Wolfgang.
I got you. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, right. And these. Your grandma now. Make it work. Okay, Grandma, I'm coming in. Hey, Grandma, how are you doing? Did you not hear me knocking? Hello, dearie, dear sweetheart, my beloved granddaughter. How do you do? I'm okay. Work is crazy right now, but I brought you some bread. Here. Oh, delightful. Some bread. Say, did you ever meet with a squad of my coworkers? I sent them here to deliver some bread to you, but I'm not sure if they found the time to stop by. Coworkers? What coworkers? No hooligans like that came by here, I assure you. You know, Grandma, you're sounding a bit weird. Weird? Nothing is weird, sweetie. Grandma, wow. I've just noticed. What big ears you have. My ears? Are they really that big? All the better to hear you with, my lovely. But, Grandma, what big eyes you have. All the better to see you with, my beautiful granddaughter. Grandma, what large hands you have. Seriously, I thought my hands were a good size. All the better to hug you with. Grandma, what freakishly large and disgusting teeth you have. Oh, come on now. It's just mean. All the better to, help! What the? Grandma!
You have to help me, Red. These crazy people broke in.
Oh, Granny. You're actually just playing dress up.
We're actually just playing dress up. Yes, that's it. And I think Granny just got a bit confused. Was it? No, they attacked. Nothing to worry about here. Again, it was just dress up.
Oh, well, Grandma does tend to get a bit confused sometimes. You really had me fooled there, Wolfgang. But wait, if you were just playing dress up, why were you guys all in a wardrobe?
They were trying to kill! And we were also playing hide and seek.
Well, okay, sounds fun. Thank you all so much for spending some time with my grandma. She gets very lonely out here all by herself. It worries me sick, but I'm so busy with work that I can't visit too often. Thanks for brightening her week, friends.
Oh, of course. We just love caring for the elderly. After all, they're so frail.
Spider-Man or Peter Parker ever been offered a job as a web developer?
God damn it, that'd be great. God damn it, why hasn't that happened in the comic books?
After all, they're so frail and weak. All it would take is just one accident to really mess things up. So you'd better not repeat any of this, or we'll be coming to look after you. Got it? So we'll just be on our way then. See you back at the office, Red.
Oh, please take some of this for your troubles.
Thanks. So we really should be going now. Goodbye. Yes. Bye, Granny. Well, that was a bit dark.
Wait, I wonder if I can go back in there. The door's locked from the inside, probably for good reason. God, that's funny. Alright, folks. I have streamed quite late, and I think it is time for us to come to an end tonight. Wait, just to make sure I save. There you go. But we'll have to dive back into this game, because it's just so fucking charming and fun. Poor Wolfgang, your ears are the perfect size, right? The best size to rub. Well, folks, we had some laughs. We had a little bit of politics. You know, we had a game stream night. I thought it was really fun. I hope you all enjoyed the show as well. Hope you enjoyed the voices. It was a really fun time. I really like playing this game for you guys. Just it's just really fun to do voices. I love doing voice work, and it's super fun. I get a little self-conscious after the fact, but I always love the voices. Thank you. Thank you. And Sake Tanuki, thank you for the last 2 tier 1 subs. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the show. And I know we had a really late stream, and it wasn't a terribly long one, but you know, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. And I'm gonna go hit the sack. So good night, everybody. Talk to y'all later. Bye.